What's up, guys? Crispy G Man here. New season 18 Apex Legends season. We're watching the Game and Merchants video. Link to the video down in the description. But let's get right into it. Okay, this new Revenant skin is freaking sick.
Thanks to EA
Let's
for
start
inviting me to see Season 18
The Game and Merchant's
I've got
sick. Make sure to check out his channel,
that
y'all.
could really shake up the meta this season. You've probably seen the Revenant gameplay already, so we'll get to that and talk about his abilities in more detail later in the video. For now, let's talk about the things that
I think he could be
will
really
interest you the
badass.
most about Season 18 that the devs haven't revealed yet. Firstly, the Disruptor rounds are coming back. It will go on the alternator, but what's crazy...
I don't know how OP this could be. Disruptor rounds? Basically, it's hammer point, but for shields. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say.
Also to the Peacekeeper. For those that haven't used the Disruptor rounds, it does more damage.
This is what I've seen in the thumbnail.
This thing in the past gave people literal nightmares and got nerfed 3 times and was still overpowered. So it's going to be interesting how it is in today's meta. The devs said that the PK won't get any damage changes, so it will be the current PK we have now with the Disruptor rounds on top, meaning we'll be able to hit some pretty high damage shots.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
giving
once
the
a player's shield
Peacekeeper a
is
huge
broken,
buff.
It's just going to do normal damage again to non-shielded targets. They really want to buff up the shotguns again this season and try to bring down the power of the SMGs.
You do have to
Devs
buff the
seen
shotguns
how
if you
big
want to nerf
SMGs
the
have been in the meta,
SMGs.
and even acknowledged how controller aim assist plays into that. I'll talk.
Okay, so this is genius. So he is talking about how aim assist with an SMG versus the shotgun. I get way worse aim assist with the shotgun than I do with an SMG. So he brings up a great point that they need to nerf the aspect of the SMGs, but buffing the shotguns doesn't buff aim assist and controller players. It actually buffs PC players. Really interesting, really interesting. I like
More about
this.
that later in the ranked section. First though, the Mastiff spread pattern is getting tightened again, which should make it far easier to hit more high damage shots with it more consistently. And on the other side of the fence, all SMGs are getting their strafe movement speed reduced and the headshot multiplier reduced.
Oh, wow.
On top of that, the R99 is getting 1 less bullet in each of its magazine capacities.
Wow.
Again, the Prowler is also going into the care package with the select fire, which means it will have
So huge nerfs to the SMGs. Huge nerfs. Big damage reduction, big strafe reduction, clip reduction on the R99. Wow. Prowler in the care package.
the
Jeez.
full auto option again. Pretty exciting. And the Hemlock is leaving the care package. They've buffed the recoil and damage to make it better than the previous floor Hemlock, and they hope it will be a contender to the other ARs this season. And, well, I think that's unlikely because there won't be a Nemesis nerf this season. The lead weapons designer...
Okay, that was really funny. But there isn't a Nemesis nerf. That's something I did not see coming. I think it's just a tad bit OP right now. And I think it needed a slight... I don't think you needed to nerf it to the ground, but I think it's a little ahead of the R301 in the flatline.
Was asked if there would be a nerf, and he did say he's seen the complaints about the Nemesis, but the devs believe it's in a balanced state for now and competes well with the flatline and R301. The biggest weapon change this season has to be the charge rifle. I think it's safe to say the playstyle of sitting somewhere up high, hidden from sight, whilst you beam people across the map won't be so manageable anymore.
Okay.
Rest in peace, charge rifle Dave. You'll be missed. Not really. This is good news, not gonna lie. So now the charge rifle is no longer hit scan. It will have a projectile and bullet travel time, and it won't have that pre-beam damage. Instead, you have to charge up for a set time, and then it will fire. That one shot, though, will do far more damage than the previous charge rifle, and it will do more damage the further away the target is. This means it...
So instead of beaming a guy consistently for like 3 and then hit him for like a 48, it's just gonna be like a 90 hit. If you hit him, you hit him. Okay. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Oh no.
It's now going to be a very high skill weapon with a big reward for those that can master it. I guess everyone else that was using the charge rifle...
If you're able to control that, that's OP.
Happy days. The reload time and draw times have been brought down though to match the new change, and it will also take sniper mags and will take 1 ammo per shot. The lead weapon designer did say there are other changes coming, but we'll have to wait for the patch notes for that. Later on, we also heard that some ultimate timings and small changes for legends have been made too, but we'd have to wait for the patch notes, which will be next Monday, a day before the update. I'll be reacting to those patch notes in a video on this channel, so a sub to the channel so you don't miss it would be notable.
Sub to the
So,
gaming
we've talked
merchant.
about the meta changes. Now let's talk
If you have made it this far in the video, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video.
about ranked and then the lore, because there's still a lot of fun lore stuff coming this year, which I'm actually super excited about, and I'm sure you will all be too. So we've already seen an overview of the rank changes they're making in a blog before. They summarized it again in the press event. Diamond Plus will have increased LP costs and less bonus points. You'll need a minimum elimination amount to get bonus points, and ring tunings have been adjusted to try and stop ratting. A lot of people were worried about how this could affect ALGS. Evan Nikolic, Apex's game designer, actually gave quite a decent reply and also talked a bit about ALGS too. It made me feel like some of the devs at the team do actually have a big passion and interest in the competitive side, and it's not just them catering to the casuals. What he said was that he knows the change is controversial, but what he's hoping to do is push the pace of the game in ALGS. He really wants to make the best game that is to play and also to watch, and he hopes the ring timing changes may help with that. But it's not set in stone. It's a risk they wanted to take to change the flow of gameplay, and he hinted that if it just completely went wrong in LGS, they'd revert the change.
So it sounds like, based off what he just said here, that we are trying to do a rank system that makes players want to fight earlier. It just makes people want to fight, like give it a little bit of a faster pace. I'm in for it because I'm sick of waiting 15 minutes to get my first fight in rank. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. The rank system in Apex has always been interesting.
He also mentioned how they toyed with the idea of turning off crafters outside of the zone so that that sort of rat playstyle could be eliminated. For now,
I like it. Crafters outside of Cirque, chilling. Okay, let's get back into the video.
the crafters will stay on, but that change could come in the future. When asked about aim assist, Evan also mentioned that they're definitely looking at it. It's becoming more apparent, he said. There's definitely something that they need to address. He said the reason the SMG meta is the way it is because of controller, but it's a big challenge and technically complex. He said if you could see the code that goes into every trigger pull in the game, it'd blow your mind a bit. The lead weapon...
Oh, so aim assist and SMGs. So my aim assist kicks ass on SMGs. Other guns, it does not. That is very interesting.
Designer added to the conversation saying how changing aim assist could very easily mess with the feel of the game and the controller feel, so they don't want to push anything early. They want to make sure the changes are healthy and are an improvement to the game before committing to it. Before we talk about the lore, there's another thing here to discuss. Ranked rewards are changing. Everybody will still get their trails this season, but starting from season 19, the rewards will be different. Dive trails will be gone. In its place, there'll be seasonal banner frames that match a player's rank, and these will expire similarly to how dive trails expired. They do also have plans to make better ranked rewards, but that won't be for now. All badges will now be animated too, because the splits have gone. Let's talk about the lore next.
Wait, so we lost dive trails, but we got banners and badges? Apex. Couldn't they just keep the trail in?
Throughout the year, and we'll also get more in-game components in the game, and there'll be a big dramatic conclusion to the story near the end of the year.
There'll be
a mission similar in scale to
very
Big Spain
interesting
in 2023, but not in season 18. However, we will get other in-game lore stuff this season. We will also be getting Revenant quests that players will have to complete to unlock Revenant permanently. I don't know if they're actually quests or just quick challenges in game. We'll find out very soon. Speaking of Revenant, he's going free to play for everyone for the whole season and getting a massive rework. So, in the lore, Hammond Robotics and Eduardo are in a fight to control Revenant's head, and it's turned Revenant even angrier and more sinister. His new passive, Assassin's Instinct, is the same as before, but with some big improvements. You can now wall climb horizontally, and all players with low health in line of sight of Revenant will be highlighted at all times. If Revenant is the one to make the player low health, then they'll be marked for a short time for all on the team, and this mark will be seen through walls and catalyst ults. Revenant's tactical is called Shadow Pounce.
This is so
Powerful leap
sick.
forward, quite similar to Vantage, but without the cute bat. You can hold the tactical down to leap further, and it transitions very well into the passive. Revenant's ultimate is
Okay, that
definitely
is
the
fucking.
most
Look how
powerful part
far
of
you
his kit.
go.
It's called Forged Shadows, and when activated, Revenant will create a large shadow shield around his upper body that can take 75 damage. If Revenant stops taking damage, it will regenerate, but during Revenant's ultimate, if Revenant gets a knock, 5 seconds will be added to the ult timer. The tactical will recharge too instantly, and the shadow shield will come back. So if you pair all of Revenant's...
So it's like a gibby arm shield around his body, his upper body, I think he said. Holy shit, wait, what? This is
abilities.
sick.
He has the chance to go
That's
hunt
gonna be
down
OP
tons of low
though.
health
It's
opponents.
gonna
He'll
be
keep
so
getting
OP.
his shield back, and he'll keep being able to use his tactical very often during his ultimate. Honestly, Revenant sounds like a super fun legend, perfect for pubs and annihilating full squads. I think he lacks powerful team play for high level play, but he seems super fun to play in other areas of Apex. The devs mentioned that they
Wow.
may even rework other legends, similarly to Revenant 2, but they don't have a specific plan for that right now. We're also getting new mixtape maps this season. Gun Game and TDM will get The Core as a new map, and Control will get Production Yard. There are a few other small things to talk about. The devs didn't mention anything about a map update, so I don't think we're getting any this season. The Nemesis and Mozam with hammer points will go into the crafter, and the R99 and Rampage will be back on the ground at the start of the season.
There we
And a lot of
go.
people
Like
asked
that.
this, Revenant skins won't change, and all previous skins, stats, and badges will be kept. They did tease something related to voice quips that will change though, but we'll have to wait till the season launches to know more about that. Oh, and here are some of the Battle Pass skins. We're getting a legendary reactive Eva 8 this season, and the rest of the new season stuff will be revealed in the patch notes, so I'll see you there on Monday. Cheerio!
Well, this video was absolutely sick. Thank you. Shout out the game merchant. Link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace and love. Have a good one.